Good day, everybody. This is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and I am here today with the second installment on the Dennis Allen Dirt Track stock car that he runs on the vintage circuit here in Iowa. This is the 1956 Chevrolet Del Rey two-door sedan from Revel. That's my starting point. I've since cut out the post for the center post and the wing window. I've radiused the wheel wells and cut out the fender wells in there. That's pretty much what I've done on the body. Not a whole lot. There was some sanding that I had to do to get off some trim work. I think I covered that before. I did find tires and wheels. That surprised me. And they're fairly decent representative of the tread that's used on the tires he runs. They have two different classes for those vintage. One is the big tires, one is the little tires. The little tires, they're not as high performance and such. So these run a smaller, basically just a wide oval tire, really. What really worried me was going to find wheels for it. I did do that, but they're mismatched in that one was molded in blue and the other was molded in white. I've thrown some paint on there to cover up as much of that blue as possible. 2 or 3 coats of primer. Still wanted to show through, but that's not going to be a problem because where that's showing through, those are supposed to be holes in the wheels, and I'll paint that flat black, and that'll really not even be noticeable. I'll do it on both sets of wheels. So yeah, I'm pretty well pleased with that I was able to find those. Like I said, they're not exactly what I wanted, but the style of the wheel and everything is just that I would have liked to have had them all nice and white. But I did do it, and that's what had me worried, is just trying to find wheels for that. And they were right there in a kit. Other parts that I'm going to be working with, I just painted flat black and then put some aluminum paint on things. I'm not going to get carried away with showing that. Surprisingly, they run the stock manifolds on this, fairly close to stock manifold on it. So I'm just going to do that. The engine, where'd the engine go? There's the engine. That's all painted up, ready to go, just using what came in the kit. Let's see, that's my marker. Do I need my marker to show anything? Not really. There's just really not a whole lot to show. Most of this is coming from the kit so far. Now, the interior, I will not be using the interior tub on this. There's just an opening for the driver to sit in here, and then the rest of that interior area, that's just a piece of sheet metal that goes in there to cover that. So anyway, yeah, so right in there, I think I moved my camera. There we go. Now I got you. So yeah, in here, that's all just a piece of sheet metal with just an opening for the driver in here. So other than that, this thing is, everything's going good on it. I do have to deal with the air cleaner. I really like the air cleaner he had on there. That was kind of a fun setup he's got. I'll have to show that when I'm working on it. And then the fan shroud is really unique on this thing. I mean, you don't have to worry about getting your hands stuck in the fan on that thing. So there's going to be a lot of fun in building this one. Dennis, I hope you're happy with what comes out of it here. And I am surprised, like I said, with the amount of things that still work on it. One thing that surprised me. Here's a surprise for you. On the hood. Now, back in my day of racing, you did not run hood ornament. You can even run chrome trim on them. But he's running hood ornament on his. So the stock hood ornament on this will be going on to this model. The windshield, they don't run windshields now on these cars. They've got some bars that come down in front of the driver to protect him. And that's pretty much about it. They are doing something I like now, is that they're running a screen on that side window there to protect the driver. Roll bars, he's got some complicated roll bars in that thing. That's going to be fun to build that. But other than that, I think we're ready to move on to the next point of this build. And there's not much to say at this part. I've got to get all my plastic out, plastic sheeting and plastic strips, and get ready to start splicing in pieces here and there. So until then, this is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and we're going to be off the air, and we are gone.